And you run. Well, I wasn't afraid. I was looking at the odds. And Prince Eludoyin, I listened to your remarks. Years back, I've been together in the struggle, in exile, when the military was really after all of us. We are here. Nigeria is a great nation, and I'm very, very grateful to all of you here tonight. Grateful to Almighty God for what He has done for me personally. It wouldn't have been possible without the grace of God, the blessing of it. Those who are very close to me knew the odds were very much against me. One of them woke up to my living room at about 3:30 in the morning during the campaign. I said he needed only 50,000 to take to our uncle because they have no food stove. And you see there, the currency is gone because of you. No currency to cash. People are jumping the counter in the banks and all of that. Your uncle is wealthy and has no 10,000. What are you running for? I said, for president. I'm not running for my uncle. I'm not running for me. For president. He said, okay, give me 50,000. I gave him, I can never forget. When he was about walking out of the door, he said, I don't think you'll make it. I said, sure, I'll make it. I said, you will come to me when I make it. You ask me for a job. I won't give you. He left. Not quite some hours early in the morning, I got a call from my uncle that he got 50,000 and he gave my cousin 10,000 out of it. So he's grateful. I was amazed. I almost dropped the idea of running. I've continued the race. But thank you, Masari. Thank you, all of you. The determination saying, I came to Abuja and Masari led a group and said, okay, I'm the chairman of Northwest Group. I said, don't look back. We know you are Nigerianism. That's all the tonics that was necessary. And I'm glad you are here tonight. Thank you. to all of us looking forward to a better. When I assumed office, it was very extremely difficult. But the day of the inauguration, that I had to decide on what is not in the original script of my speech, is on the subsidy. I looked straight into the crowd. I saw very young generations, people, and I know what is in the handing over note that I reviewed a night before. It's a path of no return for my country. I have to decide. Whichever way it comes, the hallmark of a great leader is the ability to decide to do what you have to do at the time it also be done. That was the day I said the subsidy is gone. The following day, floated the currency. I was handed and abused, thoroughly criticized in the paper. What I believe in the cause of retooling our economy and changing the narrative of our nation, not because of me, but because we were spending the money that belongs to our generations yet unborn in advance, ahead of their birth. It cannot continue. What I believe in the cause of retooling our economy and changing the narrative of our nation, not because of me, but because we were spending the money that belongs to our generations yet unborn in advance, ahead of their birth. It cannot continue. We reversed the situation. It is less than 2 years in the office. The economy is turned around. We've taught management to ourselves. We've given value to lives. Our children are in school. They must study, we must invest in the critical education and opportunity. We must achieve food security and sovereignty for our country. All put together, not because of us, not because of today. I'm glad those who are here, those particularly the Senate President, missed the dinner. We will leave. You can take a leftover. And if you have a brown envelope, we'll pack some. I will take to your quarter without reporting and harassing you for anything. But I listened to Bosun Tejani. When I picked him, it was tough. Even my very close nephews and cousins who read him on social media, they came at me and said, no, never. I said, yes, he's talented. Because he criticizes me and all abuses at the parliament and all this, doesn't mean that he has nothing to contribute. If only that frustration will make him contribute the more in a multiple way. And he's doing that. He's doing that today. I'm very proud of you. Thank you very much. So, it is a night that I enjoy. A night that I think 73 calendar years. And we're about less than 24 months in the administration. What they think that we blow up in our face is giving us the hope, and Nigeria is turning around. I proudly watched Okpebholo, the governor of Edo State, almost barefooted walking around the schools, seeing the relics of the situation of education in Edo State, where his predecessor used to brag of the best state, and they have nothing to hand over. And the thinking and progress of the future of our country. I thank you very much. To all of you, I can only promise that you have inspired me greatly tonight. I can promise to work harder. I have a very good and understanding wife who's working harder too. Yeah, support the country. I thank all of you. Just tonight, believe me, I am very, very happy indeed. Thank you very much. Thank you.